But we have not met our quota talking about America's team. The Cowboys are out of the gates like gangbusters, and they're clicking on all cylinders as the line goes. Of course, a lot of that a byproduct of playing the woeful Giants, who are not ready to play, and Zach Wilson, who's never been ready to play in his NFL career, and the Jets. So the defense in particular has been overpowering, and now there is chatter that the Cowboys, even though things are going very well right now, are considering adding a bit of a wrinkle to the way they play games. What is this all about? Did you hear? Perhaps not. So Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons, he's kind of a big deal. He's being hyped up as the defensive player of the year if the season ended right now. He's going to win the award by a landslide. Man, is he good. Oh, amazing. Well, Micah Parsons doing the job defensively. Hold off on giving him the defensive player of the year honors, considering they've only played 2 games. But Micah Parsons has revealed that he is preparing to make a bit of a change. Coach Mike McCarthy, well, rather than me tell you what the change is, we actually have Micah Parsons. This is from the Pat McAfee YouTube show, I believe. Here's Micah Parsons commenting on what is going on right now in Cowboy land for him.
Big Mike actually let me get a couple scout team reps at tight end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he might not let y'all know that. I probably shouldn't have spilled the tea.
That's good news. That's Big Mike still got his fastball.
Mike's super cool, man. I be telling, I just keep trying to show him glimpses of whatever opportunities I can get to let him know I'm trying to touch this ball in the NFL.
All right, so Micah Parsons there hanging up, laughing. Chuckles the clown there with Pat McAfee. Everyone's having a good time, and so he seemed excited about it. As you said there, as you heard, he said he spilled the tea during that interview. So let us discuss the question. Thumbs up or thumbs down on Micah Parsons playing some tight end, actually getting into games and playing tight end? So I am going to go 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. And I've got Swiss Army Knife, Cordon Bleu, and Sammy Sosa, of all things. And we'll put all these together, and we are going to make one of those 10-gallon hats is what we're going to make. To lead off, though, it is Micah Parsons' world, and we are all just bystanders. We're all just hanging out here. He's got this uncanny ability right now to be omnipresent all over the field on defense, and he is out in front. He's driving the pace car in the MVP race, but or not the MVP race, but the Defensive Player of the Year race. MVP, you got to be a quarterback to win that. But Parsons leads the entire NFL in quarterback pressure rate among all players that have rushed the passer at least 40 times. He's pressuring the passer over 20% of the time, which is very rare that you're that successful. Now, he's playing some weak teams, which is part of it, but just in general at a different speed right now than everyone else. So if he wants to play offense, let him play offense. Put him at tight end and see if he can bring that Midas touch to the offense. Because even though the Cowboys have won some games here, a lot of field goals against the Jets last week. In week 1, it was defensive touchdowns, special teams play. It wasn't all because of great offense. But bring in that Shohei Ohtani impact and multitask. But as Benny Brightside, rather than saying, he could have done this, he would have done this, he should have done this, just do it. Just do it. Have Micah Parsons morph in to the Cowboys version of a Swiss Army knife. And he can help you win games multiple ways. And the pushback on this, well, of course there's pushback. There's pushback on everything because there's always dumb people that have a platform. And the pushback on this is that, well, Parsons is so valuable that you can't play him on offense. It's too big a risk. It's too big a risk. The worry warts are out, and they're doing the old yabbit thing. Yeah, but what if he gets hurt? Yeah, but what if he doesn't work out? Yeah, but what if it affects him on defense? Yeah, but. We believe in reasonable caution. It is never going to be perfectly safe. There is some risk, and it isn't even that unorthodox. It isn't out of the orthodoxy of football, because I'm old enough to remember a guy by the name of J.J. Watt in Houston who occasionally would double dip with the Texans in certain offensive packages and scenarios. He would play tight end. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, it's amazing. And he got hurt all the time, J.J. Watt. That guy spent more time in the injury tent than he did in his mansion. All right, now furthermore, let's head away from Micah Parsons. We go now to tabloid land on this round table, and we learned that the Ravens wideout, Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, is back in the tabloids again. Think he would wander away from the tabloids playing in Baltimore, not exactly the 40-mile zone for TMZ. But there he is, Odell Beckham. And a story going around that OBJ is canoodling with porn starlet Kim Kardashian, the most famous porn star of them all, Kim Kardashian. And they've been hanging out together, made a connection. Now, People Magazine, always important to get this content out, People Magazine tells us that Beckham apparently wasted no time keeping up with the Kardashians after he broke up with his longtime girlfriend and baby mama. I have no idea who that person is, but he broke up with her, so now, okay. What is your reaction to Odell Beckham being connected to Kim Kardashian in the tabloids? So this is predictable. That's the obvious word. It's predictable because it fits into the box. What's in the box? It fits into the box. The circle of celebrity hell. This is the signature move for both of these human beings. Kim Kardashian has a clear pattern of rather legendary behavior when it comes to being a jock sniffer. She's a big fan. From Reggie Bush to Miles Austin, if you remember him, the Cowboy receiver, Chris Humphreys, and then for Odell Beckham, this is a cordon bleu situation. It's a blue ribbon in terms of clout chasing. It is fantabulous. You zoom right up to the top of the tabloid coverage. Now Kim Kardashian is a supposed Ram fan. I don't know if she actually is. She's taken her kids out there quite a bit over the last few years. And the word on the street is that she did run across OBJ, and there was some socializing. No funny business, of course, but she has that luxury box on the field there at SoFi. She's in quite a bit. And that was when she was married to that free spirit, shall we say, Kanye West. That bed of nails. All right, we'll see what comes of that. I know that Odell's making more headlines for his tabloid work than he is for the Ravens. He has been pretty much a non-factor. He has not displayed an elite skill set in Baltimore so far. Now, parting shot. To San Francisco we go. The pearl clutching among fans and media taking place there. Hyperventilating going on. You're working Christian McCaffrey too hard. Where have we heard this story before? You're beating him up. What's wrong with you, you heathens, you despots? So Christian McCaffrey has been getting a ton of work early on. He's been on the field most of the time. In fact, I believe he's only missed 10 snaps where they've gone to the backup running back. So Kyle Shanahan, the head coach, has been hearing the chatter. He's been asked about his running back paying the price. How dare you? And so Kyle Shanahan said this week that he needs to do a better job with the running back rotation. Elijah Mitchell, who has proven to be a pretty productive running back, can get out on the edges and run. He has only played 10 snaps. Now, for S and giggles, Christian McCaffrey was asked about this. He's not worried about it. The people that are freaking out that would like to baby him, saying he's overworked, he said it is merely a situational thing. So, the question, once and as always, should the 49ers put a pitch count on Christian McCaffrey because of all these people that have lodged complaints because he's being used too much? So should the Niners put a pitch count on Christian McCaffrey? And again, this is a N to the O on this one. Do not save Christian McCaffrey for a rainy day. You don't do it. you can't coach scared, right? You can't coach scared. You can't play scared. I'm a believer in that mantra. And remember the lesson of Sammy Sosa. You might not be old enough to remember. Sammy Sosa was a big star baseball player years ago and was hitting mammoth home runs for the Chicago Cubs. And he missed a fair amount of time because he violently sneezed and sprained ligaments in his back. And so the moral of that story, the lesson of that story is that random crap happens. You can sneeze and end up injured. You can brush your teeth, and if your toothbrush gets somewhere in your gums, it gets infected and pus starts coming out, and you got to see a dentist and have a dental procedure done, a medical procedure. So there's no helicopter parenting needed. Just take a breath. All right, take a breath, okay? You play to win the game. I heard that somewhere. Some coach said that. So stop worrying about what can go wrong and get excited about what will go right. Because at some point, whether you play Christian McCaffrey or you don't play Christian McCaffrey, he's going to get hurt. He's going to miss games. It happens every year. Why would this year be any different? And just like all these NBA teams that do load management, they try to slow certain guys down and all that. And that doesn't work either. The LA Clippers a couple years ago rested Kawhi Leonard and Paul George for about half the schedule. They still got torn up from the floor up when they were playing in the NBA playoffs. So you're going to have your lumps whether you play them or not, and you hope that they're healthy by the time the star players are healthy by the time you get to the playoffs. And if they are healthy and they stay healthy, you're probably going to get to the end of the rainbow. But you're going to have some other people play. That's just the way it is.